All right, welcome to the Jones Numb podcast. Today we have. You want to introduce yourself? Tell people who you are, where you been, where you going.
My name's Larry. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't been nowhere. We here to have a good time.
Y'all see the type of energy we got going on, man. Y'all see what type of time it is. It's lit.
All right, today's topic of discussion is today's dating pool. Is you ready?
Nope. Absolutely not.
Welcome back to the Jones and Them podcast, y'all. Episode 2. I got this lovely energy bubbling over here. So as y'all see, I'm gonna let my wife go ahead and start this thing off, man. We're gonna get this thing popping the right way.
All right. So, Larry. How do you feel about dating in today's world? Are you excited? Does it make you exhausted? Are you hopeful? What's going on?
I'm kind of exhausted and excited. Exhausted because it's not how I grew up. It's not how my parents were. It's not what I saw, growing up. So it's just kind of different. I'm excited because I feel like love is still out there. It's just a different type nowadays.
Okay.
Really.
Pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm just.
So what are those differences versus what you grew up with versus what's going on out here?
So I grew up with parents that grew up in the South. So It was pretty much my daddy took care of everything. My mom just took care of everything at the house. So now I feel like it's more of women just want you to take care of them all the fucking time. Well, not all women, not generalizing all women, but most of the women that I see nowadays
They're
are
gonna strike you down.
That's how I gotta clarify now. But I feel like it's hard to date nowadays, especially with social media. Everybody puts on this front of who they want to be or who they portray themselves as instead of being that genuine person that they always been.
Okay.
I agree.
It's kind of like a mask.
Wholeheartedly.
And I ain't got time to be trying to take off a mask on somebody. I want to see who you really are.
I hear you on that. Yeah.
And to interject, my man has a very, pun intended, colorful background. Growing up, he has a lot of old school ways growing up, as y'all heard from him himself. I do align with that view though, like the whole idea of things being different and not necessarily my pops taking care of everything, but I do lean more towards the man handled the financial stuff and the woman handled everything else. But I'm not opposed to the opposite being a stay-at-home male. Like, I'm not opposed to whatever need be for your relationship. Mm-hmm. Everybody's situation is different, in my opinion. I don't feel necessarily it has to be one thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad. I'm free from all of this. Not to say that like that, but.
Yeah, no, I get it though, cause like you said, I can only imagine just from the little bit of like stuff we see on like reels of people, like even like catfish. I don't even think it's airing anymore, but the fact that people still do it, like that is crazy.
Nuts.
That is crazy.
Nuts.
Well, most of it now, I call it snapfish.
Snapfish.
You look so different from Snapchat. Like, no one's putting their real shit on. It's always all filters and shit. Like, I don't know who am I looking at?
Respectfully. See, I don't even use that shit.
Like, I barely get on it. I don't, like, use it. I just go in there and look at people's shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, but shit I look like, I'm like, bro, I know you in person, dog. Like, you don't look
shit like that.
Shorty at all.
Damn.
Jeez.
That's sad. I can't deal with it.
Yeah, no, that's a very what is it, like go fish kind of thing. Okay, do you think people are more interested in genuine connection or convenience nowadays?
100% convenience.
Damn. No genuine connection?
I go back to social media. Like, I don't feel that people are wanting that genuineness of actually loving somebody. It's more of like, okay, well, what can you do for me? You know, back in the day, I feel like it wasn't really much of that. It was like, okay, I like you, you like me, we get along together. Let me take care of you. You know.
To play devil's advocate here, I think it's more a times thing too, though. Like, yeah. Okay, so in that sense, I do agree with the like loving someone on faith, but it's like nowadays, bro, if you broke and I'm broke, loving each other on faith gonna get us well. Like, you feel me? Like, it's fine to be in love, like 100%, regardless of what's going on with us financially. But the inevitability of what can you do for me nowadays is damn near ingrained in everybody. Because how can we do for each other if you can't do nothing? Unless we just, one of y'all just accepting that I'm just going to do for the other. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, what can you do? What do you bring to the table? It's somewhat, in my opinion, always comes back to that. What can you help the team with? Like, I picked you off the fact that I do love you and I see you for multiple things, but I also see you being able to help me. That's how I look at that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, what can you do for me? In my opinion, like, I want to know. Like, it shouldn't be no immediate thing. Everything should be genuine. I think that what can you do for me comes naturally if it's done the right way. Exactly. That's what I mean by that. Because people act like that statement just separates being like genuine. And it's like, no, I think if you're in love with somebody, eventually you have to figure out what they can do, how y'all operate, like what benefits you, what doesn't, what fat are we trimming from both of us, not changing the person, but how do we grow better? What do we need to shed? So shit like that.
That's understandable.
I'm gonna ask one quick question about this one. So, do you feel like the fact that people are looking for convenience nowadays versus connection has a lot to do with a lot of the I call it riffraff in the dating pool, like from the time you stated till now, like on some like, because I see a lot of people also talk about the fact that from both sexes saying like they've been lied to, they've been cheated on, so now they're just kind of like fuck connection and flip that page on some like, what can you do for me? Let's make this transactional versus actually connecting.
I feel like a lot of that is valid nowadays. I don't know what to say, to be honest. You know what I do?
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, bro.
No, I get it. You like, I don't know nothing about that. I'm out here looking for love.
That's it. I do shit for motherfuckers because that's what I do. That's the type of man I am. I love showing my appreciation. You know, I love doing stuff for somebody who can't do for themselves or can do for themselves. I want to be that person to help people out.
So you don't mind being the giver, regardless.
No, even if people are just gonna take from me, I don't care. So
you wouldn't mind providing, regardless. If you knew that other partner can't do shit, you still willing to just give. So I will be the example of loving off faith, like the genuine, pure. I don't need shit from you. That's dope as fuck. I need a little something. I ain't gonna lie to you. I need a little something. Say a lot. Give me 10%.
I mean, over time, you know, it does get annoying, you know. But I feel like, me personally, I just don't care, like, cause that's who I am.
No, that's beautiful. You know? In my personal opinion, I think that's dope. I'm just being honest with myself.
It'll come to a point where, like, you know, okay, like, you know, I've helped you create this person of who you are or who you want to be, and looking at what can you do for yourself to put yourself in a better situation.
Oh, I get it. Okay. So basically, you're saying like you don't mind being the person to help them get to the point where they can be that for themselves if they want to. Okay, that's beautiful.
I mean, even
if they decide not to, you still cool with it. That's dope.
That's beautiful.
As long as you love me.
You said that's my only. That's my
it.
only.
That's
I pour into you. You pour back into me. We cool. So that's all I need
I just
to
need
know.
some head every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
So that's all I need.
That's it. That's all I need.
Respectfully, help me help you. You know what I'm saying? I got the love. You got the head.
You know what I'm saying?
We got this. You are hilarious.
I am screaming.
Okay, moving on from now. What role do you think social media dating apps play in how people form relationships today?
It's crucial to relationships, I think, today, because social media is not going anywhere. You know, like, doesn't matter what you do, it's always gonna be there. It's always gonna play a role in your relationship, unless you're just a couple who don't really do the socials. You know, and I've seen that multiple times with different couples like that come to my job or something like that. And you're just talking to them and shit. They're just like, yeah, we don't do that. And I feel like those people who are in those relationships are kind of have deeper roots than the people who are just showing face for Facebook or something like that.
Hell yeah.
So how would you describe it for people who use them to form relationships, like dating apps, like what is it, Tinder and all that kind of stuff? Like how does that play a role into people actually like meeting and getting together and going from there, whether they're just choosing to be buddies, for a lack of better way of saying it, or actually finding each other on some genuine connection type of thing? Because I mean, before all the dating apps, I don't know if y'all remember like the infomercials for like all those like dating phone, like the phone numbers you can call, like and all that stuff. And I mean I don't know what that was.
I used to want to call them up so bad, bro. Like, I'm lonely over here. Like, come talk to me, baby. What's up?
You ain't never called the party line?
No. It's still there.
I'm hollering.
You feel me? Hey, I'm on the line.
But do you feel like genuine relationships can come from these apps, or do you feel like they're just placed here as like a root of all evil to like just ruin?
Is most of these motherfuckers just sex apps?
Most of them, yes. I can agree with that. But I feel like they can start genuine relationships. It's more of, let's start it here, but now let's get in the face. Let me see you face to face. Let's see how this energy works. Because you can talk all you want to, but if the energy ain't matching, you're not gonna be together.
Right.
That shit's so 50-50.
And someone like me, I read energy really quick. And if I'm not getting the same thing, like what I want out of your energy, like, see you. I'll talk to you later.
See, that's what's crazy to me nowadays, because I think it's the same difference of like, okay, when you courting or dating or however you want to say it, the whole conversation of how much somebody has to respond to you. And I think since social media has gotten bigger, I think that's a bigger thing too. Because like, at first it was just texting each other or seeing each other in person. So that genuineness of interaction with each other was more deeper. You feel me? You didn't have as much access. The more access you get to something, it kind of starts to devalue. So it's like, I don't know, like that whole pool of how much y'all talk to each other in the beginning is real thin line-ish for people. Like, how much do you apply pressure to somebody before you're doing too much, before you're losing them and all of that? So with social media nowadays and people being on it and it being more prevalent, like, how does that play into people responding to each other? It's like that whole thing mind fucks me. Like,
so me personally, there is no like fine line. I'm going 100% from the start.
You a double texter, all of that shit.
Yeah.
Real
I see you.
Real one.
Apply that pressure.
Yeah.
No, let them know it's
you
real.
you gonna message me back or you not. And if you're not, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You're not.
I'm a firm believer of putting
Well,
my
I'm
cards
gonna tell
on the
all you
table.
lovely ladies
Smoke
out
a
here
fish.
in Larry's inbox, if you just don't respond, you just lost it. You ain't gotta get lost. No, look.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
No,
Respectfully.
I'm a firm believer in putting all my cards on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker don't reciprocate, they don't reciprocate. That's dope though. Yeah, that's a difference. That's a personal thing. I think that's for another. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna go somewhere else. You go ahead, man.
Have you noticed any patterns or red flags that seem more common now than in the past? And don't hold back. Because we've seen, I'm pretty sure everybody in this room has seen some stuff on social media that was just like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with people nowadays?
I feel like the biggest red flag that I've seen, and it's not, some people can't help it, but it's hypersexuality. I feel like, you know, because I was the same way. I was super hypersexual. Like, let's fuck, you know. But now, like,
straight to the chase.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but a lot of it comes from your past. You know, what has been instilled inside of you as a child, or what you saw out in the world. Like you said, like those info commercials, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm 50-50 on that though, because I do agree with the it's your past, but I like you said, what's being presented nowadays is a lot of hypersexual activity.
And a lot of that comes from, too, a lot of people don't talk about it, a lot of that comes from people going through like sexual traumatic situations very young, and so they don't know how to kind of like turn that off, and that just kind of almost becomes their core of appeal in a sense. So I totally get that. And yeah, social media in general plays a big role in that.
I hate social media. I just can't stay off of it. I can't stay off of it.
If you could remove social media from dating completely, you would.
Yeah.
I get that.
Agreed.
I get that.
Agreed.
Because behind the phone, you can be whoever you want to.
And I feel that is just...
In person, you gotta... Even if you can fake it so long, it's gonna break.
Yeah, one day
it's gonna break. You're gonna wake up next to me. I see you ugly. Yeah, don't fake it to me now. Respectfully.
I mean, and then too, I feel like here where we live is such a small town. Everybody almost knows everybody, so I don't understand why a lot of people like do that whole like hiding behind the phone. Somebody's gonna see you. Like you said, I see you on Snapchat. I know you in person, and you do not look like that.
Or you don't act like that. It's not just looks. It can be your whole personality.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What do I call them? Keyboard bangers, and then the people who
Google gangsters.
Yeah.
Google guy, I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah, man. That's, in my opinion, the whole being a different person shit is crazy to me. Like you said, we grew up with a lot of these people, so I know you personally, but a lot of these people are trying to be different people. That's how I look at it. And maybe they're trying to grow into something. Maybe they're trying to be that. I don't judge people no more, because I was very judgmental, man. I was one of them. I know who you are. Like, I don't know why you doing that. Like, what is you? And I'm like, yeah, let me chill. Because somebody could be looking at me like that the same way when I'm actually trying to transition now. I'm not trying to be that no more. And you like, man, nigga, that's straight. Nigga, I know what you do. And it's like, bro, chill. Like, I know what I did. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not trying to be that anymore, bro. Maybe I want to go this way. But, yeah, I don't know. I try to reflect a lot nowadays, because projecting was a thing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like projecting no more. I'm trying to figure it out. Self-reflect before I say anything or think anything about somebody else. Because I was real judgmental, bro. Real. This motherfucker know better.
I'm hollering.
Everybody don't know better.
Nope.
Yeah, you'll be surprised how uncommon common sense
Bro,
is.
that's why I say that. That's what
What they say, common sense ain't so common nowadays.
Yes.
Somebody said that shit to me, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Every day at work, I think of this. Somebody else.
What interests me is when you said the whole, you see different dynamics from talking to people through your child. What is that like? Like, have you seen some unique shit? Have you seen some? I mean, there's the typical, just the usual roundabout.
Most of them are like that. But what I love so much about my job is those people that aren't like that. That, you know, have a different background, but still are, you know, still struggling. They could be fucking, you know, grew up a millionaire or something like that, and, you know, they're still in this fight just like everybody else is. And once you get down, talking to him and actually getting deeper into the conversation, you're like, damn, bro, like you had a different growing up, but we the same person. Like we have so much in common. And I love it. I love what I do.
That's fine. No, that's fine.
Like I don't go to work being like, oh fuck, it's another day, and I'm like, what can I do now?
Nice.
Plus the motherfucking food, boy.
Gas. Shout out Oliver's Bar and Grill in Blackly.
Go get some food. What
you say? It was the Wednesdays. Was it Tuesdays or Wednesdays for that roast beef sandwich?
Oh, the Italian beef roll?
Yes.
That's on Thursdays.
That's on Thursdays. Slide on Thursdays.
Yeah, that shit
Slide.
That shit was gas.
For real.
I get that shit every Thursday. I ain't missed it in 2 years.
No, that should have hit.
I don't know what they season that shit with, but that shit is a hit.
See, man, our cook, he's an amazing dude, man. I swear.
See how fat we is? We came up about relationships. We on food.
Man, I think food and relationships go hand in hand.
I swear to God.
I'm a foodie, and I need to eat with my lady because she eat like me. She eat like a man. So I guess you're right.
No, look, I do.
I gotta eat twice, basically.
Motherfucker, look, what he say? What can I get for the lady? Perhaps a salad. Perhaps not. I'll take everything else.
So I'm sitting there with Becca. Like,
she want the rib.
I'm waiting till you get
slide.
done with that.
She want no damn salad. Alright. Do you think people are clear about what they want in relationships, or is there a lot of confusion and mixed signals?
Some people are clear. Some people aren't. I feel like most of the population probably isn't clear about what they want because most of the time they don't know what they want either.
Let me put it like this. What do you feel is more the problem? Communication or accountability?
Oh.
It's a good
But it is. I want to say accountability more. But then I feel like communication. Oh yeah, I would say accountability because communication. If you have an open line of communication, that could help you self-reflect more. It not just being like, oh, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this. If you're actually communicating about that, it's like, okay, like, what can I fix to help this?
Okay.
Be more than what it is currently.
They go hand in hand, but if you're not doing both, somebody fucking up. Okay, I get what you're saying. Because if we communicate, but you don't take accountability, I get what you're saying.
Then what are you communicating for?
They don't. Maybe you talk to a wall. I get that. That makes sense. That's dope. That's dope. And would you like to elaborate at all?
Not on this one. I'm looking at one of these ones coming up.
I was saving energy for them. Okay. Say less.
Yeah. Because I feel like I feel like that's kind of like a 50-50 thing. I feel like people who are straightforward about what they want, they know what they're coming here for. They know what they want long term wise. Because there's people I feel like still out here who are like, I'm actually like Larry, like I'm dating for love. I'm not out here just to be out here for the rest of my life. Like that's not the end goal here. So I feel like they have a better way of walking into a situation and saying like, hey, this is who I am, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm here for. I feel like they're very more so straightforward on laying all of, like you said, putting all their cards on the table so that a foundation can be built. Because primarily all this is based off of honesty. So if we're not putting our cards on the table, what are we, like you said, like what are we really talking for? Like what are we really here for? The confusion and mixed signals give me a headache. Cause I don't like a person who can't make up their mind when it comes to stuff like this. Because I feel like this is serious enough in a sense where you're wasting somebody's time initially. Like all the time I've sat here and I've wasted on you trying to get you to communicate with me, get here on a level with me, help each other grow, and you're just combating that in any way, shape, or form. It just is like, okay, we can just stop here. That's what I think about when I hear clear versus confusion.
I don't think people communicate well at all.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. I don't, and I'm gonna go past the whole partner relationship thing, like friends, family. We've gotten to this place of comfortability with expectations, in my opinion. And I have a big saying: with communication rules the nation, expectations ruin relations. Like the moment you start expecting too much from anything, it's my opinion, is when you start getting disappointed. Somebody told me before it's like a defense mechanism thing for me, but I really don't look at it like that. Like I genuinely don't expect anything from anybody. If I accept everything for what it is and genuinely enjoy it as that, good and bad, it's easier to deal with things. You accept things for what they is. You can bring it in, you can get away from it, you can however you need to deal with it. That's just how I look at that shit. So yeah, man, I don't feel people communicate correctly at all, in my opinion, because it's probably more so a personal experience for me. But I see people say one thing and do another. They're always mean good, say good, intentions be good, but we do very little to reciprocate the genuineness of what we really want to do, who we really want to be, how we really want to do things. And I'm not saying like I'm not a victim of it as well, but if we could be more genuine about what we really want to say and do, I think shit would be a lot different. But yeah, we in this weird ass realm of everything has to be a certain way. So ain't nobody saying what they really feel. That's a big thing nowadays. You can't even say what the fuck you really feel. Like, so I don't think people are truly communicating well at all. Like, but you're gonna say what you gotta say to survive nowadays. You're not gonna say, nah, I really don't fucking like you. You can say, nah, I fuck with you the long way, bro. Like, that's what we doing nowadays to keep it moving.
I was saying, a lot of people that I feel like that happens to, that is also based off of like upbringing at home. Were you allowed to express yourself? Were you not? But I also am a firm believer of, if you can realize that about yourself and understand that, if you can look at yourself and say, hey, I wish I could communicate better, I wish I could do this better, you can. You just have to stop associating yourself with that narrative. Like, just because that's what happened to you and that's where you came from doesn't mean you have to stay there. You can do better if that's what you want. But yeah, that home upbringing plays a lot of role for people, on both sides. Cause
for sure.
Yeah, that's like you said, that's a whole nother topic for another day.
Anything else you want to add on to that, brother, before we go to the next question?
I'm good.
He said, no, I'm good. All right.
We got like
Go ahead, baby.
I'm sweating like a motherfucker.
They say you sweating bacon grease.
Bruh.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother.
That's what I'm saying. Once I get that liquor, boy, I sweat.
Sweating bacon grease.
Boy, I sweat.
A little oil. It's okay.
You see me over here.
It's a little oil. It's good, my brother. Sweat it on out.
Bruh.
You go ahead and do the next one, baby.
Okay. So what's something you wish more people understood about modern dating? It can be anything.
Personally, I don't know.
Fan. Paper fan.
You feel me? We out here. We in the trenches.
Hey, that work.
We getting it done.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not into the whole like modern dating thing. Me and my girl been off and on for 10 years. You know, so.
I said I wouldn't even know.
I wouldn't. Like,
Respectfully.
to be honest.
I got one for you.
Appreciate it.
Comparisons. I don't like the fact, even though I've been in my shit for a long time, I tell young couples, new couples, older couples, people trying to work it out, fix it, man. Stop comparing your shit to the next person. Man. Like, that power couple shit narrative ain't it. The whole looking up to another couple. It's okay to find positive role models, positive couples, but understand they got problems too. They humans. Like, everybody go through it, man. Like, that's one thing I try to tell the younger generation a lot, man. They don't give up so easy. Like, that's a new thing. That's a new fad nowadays. Leaving a motherfucker real quick. Like, motherfucker ain't listening. Motherfucker ain't, I'm out the jam. And it's like,
As soon as there's an inconvenience.
now, I do understand there's a thin line because I don't like I don't like that my ancestors, not ancestors, what the hell I want to my ancestors? My older generations, going way the fuck back there. What the fuck I'm talking about? I don't like the fact that motherfuckers will stick it out and shit that they knew was toxic, that they knew they shouldn't be in, and they would just deal off the fact that we made this union. Shit, I ain't breaking this type shit.
That one.
But nowadays we on the flip side of like there's no middle ground of I'm not sticking out shit, and you show me the slightest bit of I ain't fucking with it. I'm out of here. I don't like you no more. I just loved you yesterday, but you did something I ain't like, so yeah, I'm gonna expose you tomorrow. And it's like that's insane.
That was me.
That's insane.
That was me, 1,000%.
For real?
I would leave a motherfucker quick, but I probably wouldn't leave you. I'm just gonna tell you like I ain't fucking with you no more. I'm back next day. I'll be back tomorrow. But that was that toxic man in me. You know what I'm saying?
Respect. We growing. We
right.
all grow.
Exactly. Like communication wasn't a thing for me. Never.
So it was like I'm getting bad vibes or something you doing display something I just don't like. So I'm kind of out of here.
Yeah.
Did you ghost a lot? Like, damn, boy. You said, hey, I'm out of here, man. You doing something I don't like? We don't gotta talk about it.
I wasn't the person I was 2 years ago. Ain't the same person I am today. I had a lot of growing up to do.
Oh, that's dope though.
Yeah.
And then self-reflection and being able to acceptance it goes a long way, bro. That goes a long way, bro. That's the hardest thing for people to get over.
I cheated on every girl I was with, so I mean, I had to learn. I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. I actually wanted to settle down, and then when I did that, it was already too late.
Man, we doing redemption stories up here, y'all. Y'all see what the fuck going on, man. Man started from the bottom, now we here, man.
For real.
Alright, let me stop fucking around.
But it took a lot of self-reflection though.
No, real shit.
And then we all know what I went through, and that changed my whole fucking aspect and outlook on life.
Flipped your perspective.
Yeah. I was a dick before that. I was an asshole to anybody, everybody. I don't care.
Taking them down.
If you gonna whoop my ass or not. That was it. I don't care who you was. We gonna fight or not. If you not, shut the fuck up then.
I grew up with this man. I know you're not lying. Okay. I think this one is more for you. Do you think emotional availability is hard to find now? Why or why not?
What is emotional availability?
Being open, being emotionally open, being...
So for the narrative of men don't get to open up, men don't get to like come and talk to their woman about their feelings.
But you can go at any way you want to go about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could be more than that, or that could be however you want to go about it.
So relationship-wise, I've struggled with that a lot. Because my daddy didn't open up. You know, he do this, do that, and that's all I'll say about it. Didn't care. They were both retired, but both my parents were retired. So, like, they were always at home. They're already old, going through their own fucking life, own struggles. You know, they dealing with daddy got gout and all of this other shit. So they dealing with their own shit.
We finna stick it out.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I was, like I said, relationships, I couldn't be open. You know, I just felt like less of a man if I was to open up. But now I'm learning that you need to. You need to find somebody to open up to. You need to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is.
It's gonna come out.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out one way or
still hard.
another.
That shit's still hard as fuck.
No, I get it respectfully, and I do agree, because if you don't do it the right way, it's gonna come out the wrong way. It's gonna come out regardless, inevitably. So I agree 100%. Like, find an avenue. It may not always be a person, but find an avenue. Talk, release, relieve, do something. Hobby, figure something that you can do to help. You know what I'm saying? Yourself. Or it may be helping somebody else that may help you. You know what I'm saying? Find that.
So now, if we're talking about just in life in general, I'm an open book. Anybody could ask me anything, and I'm gonna just tell you the truth. How I feel about it, what I went through. Like, that's just who I am.
Have you ever felt ostracized for it? Have you ever felt different, like people shun you for it?
Being white in a black family, that was the one that was hard to come to grips with. Especially moving to Kankakee. where like shit it was like 4 white people in the school that we went to. So that was different. I wouldn't say I got like ostracized or nothing for it. Like nobody picked on me or nothing like that. Cause like I said, fight me or not, I don't care. But it was hard for me internally to deal with. Cause now cops hate me. Because a lot of people don't like know this, but if you're white and you grew up in a black family and cops already don't like the black people, they hate me now. They really hate me. Because now I'm raised by them, but I'm supposed to be one of them. Just in generalizing them.
No, that's
no.
We love the open perspective.
Shit.
Yeah, we love talk that shit.
So it was tough. It was always tough.
And so, would you like to give a quick summary for those out there who do not know what you are getting at? If not, you don't have to say a damn thing.
I was raised in a black family. Adopted when I was very young in California. Moved back out here to Kankakee when I was in 3rd grade, and then just been out here ever since. But I've always lived with a black family. I really don't have any recognition of living with a white family at all. But yeah,
So yeah, my man's been in the trenches and from the trenches. That's what he mean about being from the black family. And so that was a very different experience is what you're getting at, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you just opened my eyes a little bit with the whole cop thing with the View, because that's not something I honestly thought about, like, at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, me being your friend growing up, I knew you went through some shit, you feel me? But I never thought about cop interactions and shit like that, them knowing, like, okay, he's related to these people, and ooh, out the bam. And you are speaking on things that are unwritten rules that we know. We know they don't like us. You know what I'm saying? But this is like giving proof of like shit we go through, and even our allies go through the shit. It's like it's inevitable, man. But no, that's a not opener for me though, my bro. I ain't even know that.
But it got to the point where how many times like we kicking it outside with the gang or something like that, motherfucker cop roll through. Who going out there to talk to him?
You feel?
Me?
You feel?
Because shit. I'm just that one. Like, nah, we good. We just cooling over here. That's it.
A man has saved me and my friends from situations. Let's just say that. And granted, most situations we really wasn't doing.
Ain't doing shit.
All bullshit aside.
Cooling.
Not to even insinuate like we was out here on some extra shit. Like we'd be kicking it. Motherfuckers would pull up on some harassment type shit. And my man swoop in with the P's and Q's. Like, what's up, officer? Yeah, we out here having a good time. He confused as hell. Like, you with them? He like, yeah, we kicking it. What's up?
That's it. That's all. We just kicking it.
All right, y'all have a good day.
Yep,
like I've seen this in my face. You feel me? I'm like, man, this is nuts. This is nuts. Obviously, not to make any assumption, but I have wholehearted belief if one of us would have talked to that man, it would have been a different outcome. Not saying it would have been grave or you feel me, fatal, but it wouldn't have been as swift. Let's say that.
Yeah, because he pulled up and took off shit, right? That was quick.
Man. But I'm glad you opened book, my boy. That's why you're here.
Oh,
That's why you're here. I appreciate that. The genuineness of you being willing to be emotionally available. You know, you understand what it means because that's what you is. You feel?
I know.
Now, how do gender roles or expectations show up in your dating experiences today? You explained to us that you on and off for 10 years. So how does that dynamic play about?
Gender roles ruled my relationship.
Wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
Elaborate, please.
It was my job to do this, my job to do that, her job to do this, her job to do that. But not everyone can do this or that. You know, it kind of ruined my relationship because I feel like the modern dating is, I'm not gonna say like 50-50, but it's like you got me, I got you. I mean, it was like that back then, but like now it's more. I feel like it's more of the money, you know, involved in everything
instead of playing off each other's strengths.
Yep.
Okay.
But it ruined my relationship, 100%. Because I was like my girl, she doesn't really like to cook. I love to cook, but in my head, she's supposed to cook, not me. You know, and like I said, that ruined it. Because I love doing it, so why don't I fucking do it? Why don't I just do it? You know? She has her strengths. I have mine. She got her weaknesses. I got
Did she
mine.
not want you to cook?
No, hell no. Every morning she's like, what you make for breakfast today? I'm like, whatever you want, babe. Whatever you want. Most of the time I'm just like, oh my fucking God, I knew this shit was coming. God, but
So
I mean,
you brought yourself right into that.
yeah, I swear.
Oh, well, let me do the cooking.
Or she'll turn
What you
over,
got?
she'll like stomach start rumbling, and she turn over and just look at me like, yeah, I know what that means.
Yeah, I need you.
McDonald's still open, so.
Well, yeah, I think that that's. I don't know how to explain my percentage on it. Like I'm 50-50. Like I agree and disagree. I don't know how to explain it though. In a sense, it's like your thought process is how I feel about it. So once I get there, I just kind of let that shit go. Like that's, I guess I could say my other 50 of it. Like I do want you to be doing this, but you're not doing that because I'm better at it. It makes sense for me to just do it. Fuck it. Like that's where I end at.
Mm-hmm.
Like why would I keep stressing myself
Mhm.
and trying to get something I know I'm not gonna get? Let's build this energy towards something else. Okay, so what do you actually do? All right, let's hone that and make that better.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of me taking the energy away from something you actually like to do and instilling it into something you don't do at all, you're less productive. I'm a Capricorn. Everything is numbers and how do we make things better and efficient. So in my head, I'm taking away from your productivity. If you put 60% in here and I'm trying to take 20 out of that and put it in something you don't invest in at all, I feel like I'm doing too much. Cause soon as you try that on me, I don't do that. I'm not doing that. Chill.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean it on some bullshit.
Right.
I mean it on some, bro, I know that's not what I do. So don't try to get me to do that. So I'm not gonna do that. You feel me? But I do agree, like, it took some growing for me. It took some growing. Yeah, for sure. It's
Because
like,
I feel like now that I'm not really like that. It's just like, okay, if I want you to do something and you don't know how, wanting to do it and just, well, not wanting to do it and not knowing how to do it are just two different things. And I didn't realize that. It was just like, well, you're supposed to be doing this. Well, why aren't you doing it? And instead of, okay, well, you don't know how. Let me show you how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let me teach you, so you can you can do with the things that satisfy me
respectfully.
instead of just satisfying you all the fucking time.
Respectfully.
Which I have no problem with. Cause
But to see, now I was gonna be devil's advocate because you just said you giving all the time with no problem.
yeah,
You said, but you can at least cook a motherfucking meal at the minimum, huh?
I mean, not really.
No.
Cause I mean, 10 years, like I said.
Said he still locked in. Respectfully. He said, I'm living my proof, boy. He said, I'm here. He said, I'm the truth. All right, respectfully. I hear you again. I hear you. Go ahead, buddy.
All right. What, in your opinion, would make the dating pool feel more authentic, or aligned for you? So, like, how do I say this? What would you take away or add to make the dating pool more accessible?
Social media.
Yeah. No.
I hate social media, bro. Like.
Like, okay, so how do I want to say this? You have people who date for these specific reasons.
Mm-hmm.
You have people looking for love. You have people just looking to spend time. I mean, we've gotten to the point where people are paid to literally just come over your house and cuddle with you. So, what?
That's a real thing for people who do not know that.
Yes, you can get paid to go cuddle at somebody's house.
You to just provide. Just confine us to some people.
Hey, don't knock the house for $150 a night. I got you.
Look,
Y'all
Terrell
need
feet
some
is an extra
cuddles.
$50.
I need some cuddles, man. Some back rubs, man. Y'all know what to do.
I pay $100 a night to rub my back all night. I swear to God, I would.
Instead of somebody, you need some good,
Bruh.
some good
I love
attention.
Bro, nah, just take your nails and use this all over my back.
I got you, bro. Don't worry.
He said You only gotta do all that.
Yeah, what? I got you.
That's it. That's all.
Oh, but besides social media, that's it, my boy?
To be honest, yeah. I feel like the dating pool just isn't for me. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being lonely. I've accepted. I've felt the peace in being lonely. Sometimes
I think you finding that peace is the key to the way you're going, in my opinion. But that's just a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? Please finish your statement.
I don't even know where it was going.
I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave you alone, my brother. Next time.
So what do you think could be? Well, since social media, like you said, social media ain't going nowhere. What do you feel like could
Cell
be
phones.
added?
Go back to the motherfuckers with you gotta hit that motherfucker 1 6 times. Or hit that 2 3
He
times.
said, fuck finish with the question. He said, look, all this smartphone shit ain't it. I feel you. I'm an old head when it comes to all that shit. And then the sense of like more genuine face-to-face connection,
Yeah.
doing more shit, going out, courting. Courting.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said that shit first episode. I'm gonna say that shit a couple more times, man. Court each other, man. Get to know a motherfucker man, for months, a year or two. Shit.
And find someone who likes to do that.
Exactly.
Not just feels like they
Yeah.
have to because they're trying to get to know this person.
Drag a motherfucker to do something
Yeah.
you like to do. Yeah, no, that's a big one.
See, I have no problem with doing what you like to do, even if I don't like it.
That's a big one.
Let's do it. I know it's gonna make you happy, and that makes me happy.
That's because you're such a fucking giver.
Yeah.
But that's dope though. Like the fact that you can adapt to your lover's algorithm in any type of way.
I mean, it's taken me a long time. Becca 100% has helped me with that. Like I said, I've cheated on every girl I've ever been with. She has changed my outlook on being in a relationship so much. You know, some, wasn't that great, but most of the time it's always for the better. Even in that time, I don't see it.
The self-reflection is beautiful though. The fact that you went through what you went through, you could see it for what it is, and like, yeah, that's what that is. That's what that was, and I'm not that.
I'm not that person anymore.
That's dope as hell. The emergence. He said, "I'm a new person."
Look, don't be evading my question. When social media ain't going nowhere, Larry.
All right.
So, what would you add to social media to make the dating world better, easier to navigate?
Crack. Fire.
Yeah.
No, I'm speaking on something
sorry.
else. I apologize.
Wait, huh?
I'm sorry.
I'm saying we're adding crack to a relationship.
No.
What the fuck are we doing here, bro?
What we doing?
It's the wrong party. I ain't.
Oh my God.
Oh,
No.
Jesus.
My man said, "What would you add?" I said, "A lot of types of things."
Okay.
Facts. I said, "Crack fire." Like that's
Okay.
you feel me? Cause man, if you could detect bullshit through social media, it would be a different place. It would be a completely different place. Nothing would be happening as it's happening nowadays, at all, bro. Most of the people live off bullshit, off lies, off different type of things. Now media is created to like sometimes create illusions and make shit fun, but we've taken shit far. We've taken shit real far, and if we can take that veil down, shit, that shit'd be dope to me to see the raw version of shit. Hell yeah. But that wasn't for me. That was just an interjection. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Oh my God.
I really don't know. Because like I said, I've been locked down for 10 years now, so I really don't know what the dating pool is like anymore. And to be honest, I don't really care to see it.
Respectfully.
I really don't. Like, I feel like if I'm not out looking for love, if it comes to me, cool. If it don't, that's also cool. I got a dog and a cat I love for the rest of your life.
You hear me? Said I have my companions.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I can't be no lonely motherfucker.
See, I have no problem with that. I love it. I love being lonely now.
But the thing is, though,
'Cause it's
you
not
are
my
closer to finding peace than people that say shit like what I just said, though. Like, being able to find peace within yourself is always better
That's how
than
you get somebody.
Mm-hmm.
to, that's the whole point. And once you are aligned, you bring what you're supposed to bring to you.
Mm-hmm.
You naturally attract that shit.
I just want to say law of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
100%. When you ain't looking for that shit, it's gonna slap you in the face. Like I'm here. Motherfuckers that chase love and look for all that shit all day be running to their 99. Like you ain't gonna find that shit because you ain't sit down and love your fucking self.
Yep.
Leave that motherfucker right there. Now it's time to get a little unprofessional on this motherfucker. I got 30 seconds. If I gave you 30 seconds to describe to me in the most realistic way the ideal woman for you.
An ideal woman?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
What you got for me?
That's tough. I never really thought about that, to be honest. Honesty, communication, wet. I love how both of y'all at the same time didn't.
Oh my god.
Perfect. Communication. Wet.
Oh, nah.
So yeah.
I got you.
Need that.
But yeah, but honesty and communication are just two big things for me. Because with honesty and communication comes loyalty. Usually. You know.
Respectful.
And I feel like that's what most people are kind of missing, you know, in a relationship. Is loyalty. Is actually, you know, it's a time and a place to correct your person. But if you do correct that person, or how are they reacting to that? I feel like that's loyalty. If they're like, okay, no, you right. You know, I need to, you know, work on myself. That's loyalty.
Being able to accept it without combating.
Mm-hmm.
Constructive criticism in the right way.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But I really don't have like an ideal woman.
I mean, you kind of communication, honesty, that thing. You know what I'm saying? You said what you need. You said it enough. You feel me? I got what I need. You feel me?
You said just respectable woman.
You feel?
That's really it.
Something real.
I don't want no like hoes showing a booty hole out here for $3.99. Like,
Talking about $3.99 is a wow.
Like, what?
What he said ain't unrealistic at
Bro,
all.
there's
though.
a
It's not.
gallon of gas is more than that, bro. What are you doing?
He said for a subscription, you less than some gas. That's
For real.
crazy.
He said $3.99. No, that's gonna stick with me for the rest of the day. I'm gonna be laughing about
It's
that.
like 406 with tax. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me how I know that.
That's
I
it.
know.
I told you once you was gonna open up. I told you once we got through it. I told you it was gonna open up right.
Oh
We're
my
doing it the
god.
right way. Well, you go ahead. Close it up.
Okay. Last but not least, do you think true love or long-term commitment is still a priority for most people, or has that mind shift moved?
To be honest, I can't speak for most people because I feel like I've tried to get away from that, and I've tried to internalize how I feel about things and not how the world feels about things. I do think true love is still the priority. It just gets lost in everything that's happening now. Everything that's happening when two people come together. Because now I feel like most of the time it's, like I said, what can you do for me? What can I do for you? But I do feel like it's all in good faith, because people do want to still be loved. Well, that's what I hope, to be honest, because I know I do.
So I want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. The need for quick convenience is killing the long-term commitment.
You know, I could kind of see that. I can see that because just take like reels and videos for example. More people would rather just watch reels than actually going and watching a whole 3, 4, 5 minute video this reel is
Like
quick.
a 3, 4, 5 minute
Hell
video.
no, I'm trying to see the whole video.
No. I get it. Like us.
But
What I'm supposed to do with 3
But
seconds?
see, I think she's getting at that's an age thing though. Like in my opinion.
Yeah.
You calling me old?
Yeah. Yeah.
What you talking about?
Huh?
But I honestly, yeah, bro, because I want to see I'd watch a whole podcast. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I want to see the longevity of something. I want to see it all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
The new, yeah, bro. They
But then
want
some
clip.
people
They
are
wanna-
like, I'm going to this reel because it's. I'll use like information based, for example, like. This 4 or 5 minute video may walk me through like everything in between, every step, trick, and all that. But this reel is giving me the essentials to what this
Yep.
video is saying. So I'm just, if I just need that, I'm just gonna go watch the
Yep.
reel versus the video.
Also, some people don't have the time for that video, even if they interested. Like, I don't got time to spend to watch a whole hour video when I can get enjoyment of you clipping it up,
Yep.
and I can get what I need to get from it. And if the clips do enough and interest you enough, it's gonna pull them there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because by that point, there's like, okay, so what else do you have?
Because if I'm scrolling through social media and I see a reel that I want to see, I'm clicking on the fucking page. All right, well, where's the rest of this at?
Yeah.
Then you see something else that you like, and you click on that. Like, holy shit! Now you down this whole rabbit hole of trying to figure out what the fuck you was just doing. Because now you see all these motherfucking shit.
Yeah.
You just forget. Attention span is not that long nowadays. I feel like.
It's not. It's
The
not.
algorithm is killing us.
It probably plays into what the fuck we did. No long term anything.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
But I do hope that
Jeez, that
commitment.
just on some conspiracy theory thing that just opened up a whole.
Thing for you.
Yeah. My brain just on some Lord of Mysteries thing just like opened up. I'm like, oh my god, that just
Download.
said so much about. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, everything is short
That
nowadays.
makes sense.
Mhm.
Nothing isn't a long term anything. Nothing nowadays.
They call me Lightning Larry for a reason.
No. Say it again. Say it again.
So they call me Lightning Larry for a reason.
I had to make sure I heard you right.
All of these 3 pumps.
I'm hollering.
He said, I'm getting it done.
Done.
Ooh, said that'll be the best 3 pumps of your life, though. I'll tell you that.
I ain't gonna lie, probably not.
Hi, Larry.
I'm here for a good time, not a long one.
My man's is keeping it true and true. You feel me? This is how we wrapping this up. You feel me?
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna stop because it's gonna get worse and worse from here. I appreciate everybody who did support, did come through. I appreciate you 100%. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you guys for putting me on the platform to
Of course.
tell
of
my
course.
story and show who I am.
No, we obviously got some more stuff to go through. You got a story, my brother. You got a story. You obviously got something you need to talk about and get out. So he will be back. He will be back.
Yes.
So we appreciate you once again. Once again, always the motherfucking MVP, the Swiss Army knife, the visuals behind the motherfucking camera. You know what I'm saying? And then for those who locked in, who be watching Kankakee area stuff, y'all probably know what motherfucking room I'm in. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta give a big shout out to my man Bro Dusty as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
So shout out to everybody, the long way. Everybody in Kankakee doing something, everybody in Illinois doing something, anybody, period. We all working together to get the shit done, man. More shit on the way, man. I'm being professional as I can, cause I'm finna turn into a nigga in a couple seconds. Have a good day, y'all. Everybody have a good day.
Peace.
Ooh.